Hello, in this video, I would like to talk about a federal lawsuit filed against Governor Greg Abbott and his executive order banning mask mandates in schools. Now, this lawsuit was filed by Disability Rights Texas and alleges that such an executive order violates the Americans with Disabilities Act because it, in a sense, puts children with disabilities at higher risk of severe illness due to COVID-19. Now, it should be understood that although classes do not necessarily have to be done in person, most special education is done in person. So, not requiring masks to be worn in such a setting, it is argued, puts students with disabilities at an undue risk for contracting COVID and getting sick as a result. Now, this also tracks with a small study done out of England, which showed that people with cerebral palsy suffered worse outcomes due to COVID-19 than the general population. So, it is no wonder that an executive order banning mask mandates in schools would come under such fire. Now, Republican governors will make the case that the issue is a issue grounded in trying to protect people's freedoms. However, I would argue that Governor Greg Abbott's decision is grounded largely in his future political aspirations and possibly becoming the Republican nominee for president. Now, this is not the way one should govern. One should govern in a way that tries to maximize the health of their citizens. The greatest responsibility of any elected official is to protect the health and welfare of the citizens and to issue an executive order which bans the use of masks in schools runs completely contrary to this public health assurance mandate that elected officials are supposed to uphold. Now, it should be noted that some federal judges have very recently ruled that Governor Greg Abbott's executive order is not, in a sense, bulletproof. That local communities and local school boards can issue mass mandates. So, my hope is that these recent federal rulings will not be challenged by the governor, and that these recent rulings can hold for the duration of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the governor does have the right to try and bring this issue to higher courts. But I truly hope that he does not do so. And for that matter, I hope that the federal lawsuit that Disability Rights Texas has brought against the governor will move forward and will further codify or support the decisions made by these federal court judges in the recent days. It is not right for any governor to couch their future political aspirations under the guise of supporting people's freedoms. Although they may say that is the pretext under which they are acting, I believe that excuse or reasoning is paper thin, and that the real motives underpinning their actions are clear for everybody to see. And I do hope that politicians such as Governor Greg Abbott do pay a political price, if not a moral price, for their decisions.